Hello there and welcome back to another Surface Gaming video. Today's game will be World of Warcraft on the Surface Pro 8 with 16 gigs of RAM and an i5-1135G7 with Intel Iris Xe graphics. World of Warcraft has been around for quite some time already, since November 2004 in fact, but since then the game has evolved, not just in its gameplay, but also a little bit in the graphics department. So let's have a look how the current version of the game holds up on the Surface Pro 8. Today we'll be playing with a resolution of 1620 by 1080 in windowed full screen mode, anti-aliasing set to FXAA low. And for starters, we'll leave the base game quality the way the game sets it up for us, which is 2 or low. One thing we will change is that we'll disable vertical sync for the test, so the screen won't potentially limit the frame rate.
Where you pass, greatness follows.
And here we are with a fresh new Pandaren character. Right from the bat we get really high FPS, ranging in the 120s to 150s. Now keep in mind, this is still the starter area and the graphics quality of the base game is set to 2 out of 10, which is very low. Even so, thanks to WoW's timeless art style, the game still looks good. But maybe that's just my nostalgia talking. As we can hear, because of the unlocked frame rate, the device's cooling already kicks in. It didn't feel as loud in reality though, since the camera's mic seems to amplify it a bit. Before we go any further, let's go back into the settings and see how performance is when set to 4 out of 10, which changes some of the low settings to fair. Here the frame rate still easily hits 100 to 120 FPS while fighting or running around in the Pandaren's area.
It is too far away.
Looking around, these settings still don't seem to tax the device a lot, so let's go one step further and try out 6 out of 10, which translates to good or high. The game does look better now. You can see more detail on the ground and in the distance. But what we can also see is that the frame rate has gone way down to a still respectable 50 to 70 while we run to our next quest giver. Now, since this is still pretty smooth, let's see if we can handle 8 out of 10. This ramps up some of the settings to ultra. Frame rate goes down again, but not by much. It still easily hits over 50 while fighting and traveling around. So, time to hit the big leagues. 10 out of 10. Ultra high. Well, for a game that's over 18 years old. Still, the game stays playable at this point. Over 30 FPS feels okay for general gameplay, since the game is not as twitchy as some others. And of course, we can always use lower settings for rates to make sure we don't run into bottlenecks there. Now, for our last little test, let's go back to the roots. With settings still set to 10 out of 10, we'll take an eagle from Ironforge to Stormwind. At this point, I'm gonna say goodbye. I hope this was helpful, but if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. Thanks for watching, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.